Aragon. Fernandez, no, he can't. On that lap there, he was the fastest rider inside the top 5. He was the only rider in the low 55s. The rest ran mid to high 55s.
Yeah, this is getting closer and closer as well for all of those riders, Liam, as we see Sora leading the way still, and Roberto Garcia is dropping back a bit, so he's creating a bit of a gap, but he had a bit of a moment there, went a bit wide, and Garcia can absolutely take advantage of that.
Well, so with 4.5 laps remaining, tires are starting to come into this, I believe, because even though we've got a new track surface here, we have seen it can be a little bit abrasive potentially, and tires are coming into, but Cassidy is a little bit deep into the corkscrew section of the track, but he's managed to gather it up absolutely brilliantly, and that's a little Radry, who had dropped off a few laps ago. He's now regrouped, he's started to come back in this top 5.
Yeah, Cassidy can't forget that he does have Radry behind him, and he's going to be desperate as well to move up through this path to get into that fight for the podium, but the only way to do it is by getting past Cassidy. Look at the space that is narrowed now by Garcia as he chases down Soda.
I was going to see if it stays like this, Alberto Sura will be going into race 2 later on today, only 12 points behind Garcia, so this is a massive moment for Sura. However, as you say quite rightly, Connor Garcia and Fernandez have now started to close in that advantage. What we've seen so far, so many times in 2024, he goes up to the back of Sura, but getting past him is a completely different thing. But Garcia just eats up all of that advantage on the race into turn 16. Through the final corner we go. Does he have to run? No, over the caps, both go. But that Bosco Skura gets brilliantly out of that final corner.
Yeah, Sura is chasing his first win since our opening race in the Moto2 European Championship back in Misano. And he'll be desperate to get back on the top of the podium. He was in the Algarve, finished twice in second in race 1, race 2 there, and he'll want to be back on top of that podium.
Yeah, he will indeed. On that previous lap, there was a bit of a rear end slide there from Garcia going to turn number 4. That is late on the track. You really do not want to lose the rear going into 4 with that fast left-hander before it slowly comes in. Now, the rider I want to draw your attention to is a rider 4th end shot. The purple flash comes into screen there. On the previous lap, he was in the 55s. The low 55s was Fernandez. He was 0.3 of a second faster than Garcia, and Fernandez just ahead of him, but crucially, 0.6 of a second faster than your race leader. This top 6 are now starting to concertina back together once again.
Yeah, these top 6 are really showing their caliber, and they've done that over the course of the race. And as we saw earlier, Liam, the difference. Look at those clouds. Wow. See those clouds?
My goodness, it was like the movie The Mist.
Yeah,
unbelievable. They really are starting to home into view. Hopefully, we don't have any more mist descending over this Aragon circuit, because it really did put a delay into proceedings earlier on this morning, so we hopefully can keep them away from us. But look at Garcia once again, Carter, just laser on the brakes. On the front end, he's got so much confidence in comparison to Sura. So the top 6 powered down the back straight, but in the background, we were talking about Harrison Vogt earlier on. He's now moved up into 7th, and he is the fastest rider, barring Fernandez. So Fernandez is the fastest rider on the track. Second fastest rider is Harrison Vogt. I don't think he's got enough time to close down this top 6. However, if Tyre come into even more play, who knows what can happen with 3 laps to go. Stewart leading the way from Garcia, Fernandez, Cassidy, and Unai O'Radry. The top 6 just covered by 1.2 seconds. What more can you ask for the opening race of the day? Moto2, race number 1 here in Motorland Aragon has been utterly brilliant. It's been one for the history books, and it's not over yet. Can Stewart hold on for his second victory of the season? Garcia, what a bit of a front end moment from Cassidy. Will he run it deep? Yes, he will. He just had a bit of chatter on the front. That's a little Radry to come through. So Cassidy, this is going from bad to worse. 4-year championship chief rival, but here comes Radry. Oh, that's going to be close. Set up Mattia Cassidy, the rider that was looking to take advantage of Garcia, started all the way back in 10th. He's now slipped back to 2nd. This is really turning dire for Mattia Cassidy.
Yeah, that was an incredible battle between those two. Cassidy there had absolutely nowhere to go. Radry took full advantage. It was exactly on the line he needed to be on to get past Cassidy.
Oh, we got a replay of that. It looked like he just lost fire, had a bit of chatter going to turn number 4, and that just meant he couldn't quite get on the brakes like he wanted to, and he went a little bit deep into 5. That allowed Unai Radri come through for 5th position. For Radri, he has a 7/10 of a second advance gap to close up to Fernandez. Fernandez, he's now climbing all over the back of Fernandez once again. So, Fernandez, he's coming under pressure. He wants his first podium of the season, his first ever podium in Moto2. However, he's got Fernandez for company.
Yeah, this is really getting tense as we enter the final stages of this race. And it's a race that I almost hope will never end, Liam. This drama has been incredible from start to finish.
Yeah, it has been brilliant. Can we just have another 10 laps of this race, please?
I don't think the tyres can take that.
Oh my goodness, they're spinning up, coming through the final corner. You can see the marbles already on the outside of the track where the tyres are cracking too much. Here comes Fernandez. I thought Fernandez was coming under pressure from Fernandez. However, that's maybe just pushed him up to the back of Garcia. 2 laps to go here in Moto2. And Fernandez coming to blows already. Trying to get his teeth back in for that one. Fernandez, you can get easily trapped up. But Fernandez is leading the way over Fernandez for 3rd. But Fernandez takes advantage. But the switchback, he got that time to perfection. Fernandez looking for his first victory in Moto2. And he's the fastest rider on track. Alberto Fernandez, who's gone from 4th to 3rd. He was looking at Garcia. Garcia's leading the race. He's gone for Sarah. Oh my goodness me. So much confidence on the front from your championship leader.
Yeah, absolutely, but that was sensational as well.
Oh, he got deep, that's the left Fernandez through. Garcia's out wide, he's lost 2nd, 8th back to 3rd. Wow, here we go, a lap and a half remaining in Moto2 race 1, and Fernandez started this lap in 4th. He's now climbing all over the back of your race leader, Sura.
Yeah, Fernandez is absolutely desperate for that first victory. He's been on the podium 1, 2, 3, 4 times so far this season, but he's not stepped on top of it, and he's in with a real shout this time around. If he can just get a bit closer to our current leader, Sura.
As we said so many times, Sura is so difficult to pass. However, he'll be wanting redemption for her, Sura. What Garcia I thought was having a little nipple up the inside of Fernandez. However, these are the 2 riders that came to blows in Jerez. Fernandez and Sura came to blows at turn 7 in Jerez. And it was Sura that was tumbling through the gravel trap. He'll hope that he'll get redemption on that and beat Fernandez. There'll just be a lap to go as they come through the final corner. Moto2, race number 1. We don't want to take. Here comes Fernandez up the inside, turning attack, but Sura just keeps that wide line. 1 more lap to go. He will be on top at the end of this one. Sura leads away from Fernandez. Garcia, here comes the 4th, Eric Fernandez. Is he late to the books? Yes, he is. Oh, Garcia, my good. Oh, he's losing the rear end. And the Unai Radji on the 10, he's back in this as well. It's all chopping and changing. Moto2 race 1 is absolutely at its best. Fernandez up the inside of Garcia into 3.
Yeah, this is absolutely incredible from all of these drivers. Sura was fantastic. They're so good on those brakes to hold off the pressure from Fernandez. And now it's Garcia who's going wide there. Oh, that's unfortunate for our current championship leader, and that has almost permitted, has it?
Wow, that's wide. This is close from Garcia. He's just squabbling. He's trying everything he can to hold on to that final podium position. Fernandez, he wants his first ever podium in Moto2. However, it's Fernandez back at the front chasing Sura. He's got the space. He's got the speed. He's got the pace. But Sura, that still has the advantage. No, it doesn't. My goodness me. Turn 10 overtake from Fernandez. Yes, she's not supposed to take over there. Who overtakes it? Fernandez does.
Oh, that was absolutely incredible.
Oh my goodness. Elbow to elbow. There's no love lost between these 2. Sura's coming in the inside. No, he's not, but Fernandez hold the end to turn 12. He is coming in the inside. My goodness me. Here comes the next one out in his corner. He's ahead. But what else can you say about this race? Sura takes her in the inside. Fernandez takes her in the inside. And it's still 2, 3 corners to go.
Yeah, that penultimate lap was absolutely incredible, and this one is proving even more exciting. Sura leads, but by what margin?
Here we go, powering down the back straight. Fernandez has got past your championship leader Garcia. He's been shuffled back to both. Fernandez is going for his first victory in Moto2. Oh, chopped across the front of Sura. It's the end deep. No, he's managed to hold it. But Fernandez, he has a bit across the leg for his first ever victory in Moto2. But Sura's coming back. Here comes out Fernandez, side by side. It's going to be Fernandez. Photo finish for 2nd. Was it Sura? Was it Fernandez? But nothing is in doubt. It's Fernandez who takes victory for the first time in Moto2. The 17-year-old who's graduated from European Talent Cup, moved into Moto2 this time a year ago at Motoland Aragon. 1 year later, he's christened it with victory.
You can see what it means to him there as well. He is ecstatic. There's
Fernandez timed it to perfection from pole position to victory. It sounds like, if you just say it like that, it was an easy ride from start to finish. However, it was not. It was anything but. He had to go backwards. He came forward again. He kept his tyres in perfect condition, and he was the fastest rider on track. He's congratulated by some of his friends and family on the outside of turn number 6. Wow, my goodness me, what a race to open proceedings here in Motorland Aragon. Fernandez on bike 54. We've seen so much that number has been synonymous with motorcycle racing. Manuel Poggiali in 125 and 250s. Here's a Faulkner in World Supersport, and now top bracket Razgatioglu. However, there's a new star wearing that number, and his name is Alberto Fernandez. Eric Fernandez, look at that. His first podium in Moto2, took it on the line by 17 hundredths of a second. Can you believe it?
You absolutely can't believe it. That is what this class has. The Moto2 European Championship delivers drama time and time again. The excitement, so it is one rider that will be barely upset with the way things finished today, but what a race he delivered from P12 on the grid, and he finished on the podium. What a performance from the Italian.
Yeah, it's a shame that he just got picked on the line for second. However, he will be, when he comes back into Park Fermi and the team tell him his advantage to Garcia has come from 17 down to 40s. We've got some good riding out there from Alberto Fernandez. Pops a wheelie coming across the crest of the hill and towards turn number 12. Well, a new star is born in Moto2, Alberto Fernandez. Remember, that name came so close last time out in Jerez. But now, he is up powering that sideways goon riding, just opening up the rear wheel. A bit of a stoppy there, not quite top rack Razgatioglu style. And if you're going to wear the number 54, Alberto, maybe the stoppy is something, the only thing that's missing from your arsenal to match the World Superbike Championship leader, who could potentially become World Superbike champion here today over in Estoril. But we hope you're sticking with us here in Aragon. Here was the overtake for, well, it wasn't an overtake for victory, it was, look at that, my goodness me, there was a bit of a battle before that, with Fernandez making a move up the inside of turn 10, Sir around the outside of turns 12 and 13, before Alberto Fernandez was later on the brakes into turn 16, and you can see what it means to the 17-year-old Spanish rider as he came across the line to take his maiden victory in Moto2 European Championship. And as we're celebrating a first-time winner in Moto2, we're also celebrating a first-time podium finisher with Eric Fernandez, who won the stock race here 1 year ago. But he comes across the line for his first podium in the class. Alberto Serra, that will be his fifth podium of the season for the Italian rider. So he put himself well and truly back into championship contention. He came into this race, 19 points behind Roberto Garcia, not 17, however, he did take 3 points out of Garcia, so that gap has now come down to 16. Garcia finished in fourth ahead of Mattia Cassidy, who did manage to salvage a fifth place finish out of Unai Raju, so that means the gap has gone from 2 points at the top of the standings down to 4, so Garcia's only opened up his advantage by 2 points going into race 2 later on today. Match point for Roberto Garcia, who could take the title in race number 2, but he will need a victory and the others not scoring any more than 21 points to take the championship. So it's a big, tall order for Roberto Garcia, so it could roll into Valencia in just over 1 month's time. Stewart doesn't look too displeased with that one. Coming from 12th on the grid and just missing out on victory by just under 1/10 of a second is no mean feat. He will be a little bit subdued considering he was leading coming into the final left-hander, but Fernandez got the move done quite clinically and brilliantly into the final corner, and for Fernandez, well, just got the drive coming out of the final corner and picked Sura to the line. We will be hearing from your race 1 winner, your brand new Moto2 winner, in a few moments time down there with Connor Doherty and Mark Fermi, but we'll have the big celebrations. Brilliant to see from Fernandez and the team. And there's a few tears in there as well. It's a big moment for all of these young riders when they can finally take the first victory after it's been coming for such a long time. He made a storm 1 year ago as a rookie in the class in Aragon. He was one of the stars of the weekend when he made his debut. However, that star has just shone even brighter here today in Motorland Aragon as Alberto Fernandez is now a winner in Moto 2. Just remember, we've got plenty more Moto 2 action here today. We've got one well and truly big race coming up later on at 2 o'clock local time. However, before then, we will hear from your maiden victor in Moto 2. Connor Doherty is down in Park Fermi with your brand new Moto 2 race winner, Alberto Fernandez.
Alberto, that was absolutely sensational. So much drama. We saw in Park Fermi and after the race what it means to you. But can you tell us in your own words how this weekend has gone?
Was incredible. Was incredible, amazing. I don't have word now. I push a lot, but my tires are destroyed, and after I pain a lot, but I take my rhythm lap by lap, and I arrive at the group, and finally in the last lap I overtake Sura, and yes, it was amazing. I don't have word. I pain a lot this year ago in the small categories, and this is incredible.
Brilliant. And in Spanish, please.
Bueno, qué decir, estoy sin palabras, la verdad es que no me sale ni la voz. Estoy muy contento al final. Ya no es esta carrera, esta victoria, es todos estos años que hemos sufrido muchísimo. Al final ha sido una recompensa, pero hemos seguido trabajando y trabajando y trabajando y ahora estamos donde lo merecemos. Y esto no es casualidad, estamos trabajando mucho y estamos llegando.
Brilliant. Well done.
Well, how do we unpick that one? Race number 1 from Moto 2 and Motorland Aragon. Your pole sitter, Alberto Fernandez, took the whole shot from pole position ahead of Fernandez. However, as Mattia Cassidy, who at this moment in time, with Garcia shuffled back in the pack, was looking to take over the lead in the championship. Nicholas Spinelli made some moves early on. However, Roberto Garcia from 10th on the grid was already up to 4th spot at the beginning of lap number 4. He then made this move to the podium play on Eric Fernandez, and we thought at this time being it would be Garcia that could be off and running. Cassidy was being shuffled back ever more as we had this crash for Taigahara. Hopefully the Japanese rider will be back out for race number 2. Eric Fernandez, he regrouped and was already back into the lead of the race. Garcia looked like he might be coming into tire trouble. Asura, who from 12th on the grid, was making his way through the field before making this move on Eric Fernandez, and then Unai Arad punted out Garcia for 3rd place. But Garcia regrouped once again, and then he started making a play on victory with only a handful of laps remaining. Fernandez and Cassidy, they were married back and forth in 5th spot. It looked like they were out for the count before Fernandez unleashed the speed in the closing stages of the race before moving into 2nd. But it was this battle on the final lap that we'll be talking about for years to come. Sura versus Fernandez, round the outside at turns 12, up the inside for 13 goal went Sura. But Fernandez was not done and dusted. The 17-year-old swooped across the front of Sura into the final corner. The Fennec Work Racing Team rider crossed the line for his first victory in Moto 2 as Fernandez took 2nd place, his first podium in Moto 2. But nobody could stop your first-time winner, Alberto Fernandez. We get ready for podium proceedings to begin. And Connor, you were down there in Park Fermi with all the celebrations. Just what was it like to be down there with the atmosphere?
It was absolutely electric. The team were shouting, "Cease to put it, yes, we can," and you really got the impression that they were all working so hard together to get that first win for Alberto Fernandez. He was sweating profusely, Liam, and you could hear exactly what it meant to him.
You could indeed, and this is a big moment as well for Eric Fernandez. His first podium in Moto 2. However, all the cheers and adulations will go to your first time race winner in Moto 2, Alberto Fernandez, who stands atop the podium as a 17-year-old. And you can imagine there'll be plenty of more to come for the first time race winner. Mr. Pedro Ribeiro, Chief Steward, presents the trophy to your winning team, Finnework Racing Team. Well, that's another trophy to add to their collection. They've had many over the years in the European Talent Cup, but there's more for Moto 2. Alberto, sure, he will be pleased with that one as he cuts Garcia's championship advantage down from 19 points to 16. But Eric Fernandez from second on the grid to second place, his first podium, that means so much to your podium finisher. He's pulled out Hugo Mariano, who unfortunately lost here 3 years ago on the podium. But the biggest cheer of all, the biggest trophy of all goes to the biggest rider on the podium, Alberto Fernandez, your first time maiden Moto2 race winner.